there is one powerful principle that can profoundly impact your life, for better or worse. Throughout history, those who harnessed it were able to achieve remarkable success, wealth, and power. When applied correctly, the mirror principle can help you become the person you aspire to be. However, if ignored, it can lead to very undesirable consequences in our spiritual awakening. The mirror principle gets its name from its transformative nature. It alters our inner essence and manifests external changes. When we study the law of attraction, one of the things most often mentioned is how reality is a mirror, and what we try to do is manipulate that mirror. By mastering this technique, everything we engage with can be transformed into success. However, many people struggle with getting the results they want because they don't implement this principle correctly. Today, we'll make sure you aren't one of these people and discover exactly how to use the mirror principle to get exactly what you desire. If you don't change internally, nothing will change externally. As Joe Dispenza tells us, if you want a new outcome, you will have to break the habit of being yourself and reinvent a new self. The core idea of the mirror principle is that reality acts as a mirror, reflecting back our dominant thoughts and beliefs. So, we can manipulate the mirror by changing our inner world to shape our outer reality. By transforming limiting beliefs and cultivating an empowering inner state, we can leverage this principle to manifest our desires. Let's explore 4 keys to activate this principle correctly. The first is that the mirror of reality reflects 2 things: how we see ourselves and how we see the world. When we look in the mirror, it captures our self-image and worldview. What's reflected back is how we see ourselves in the world, and that's what manifests in reality. For example, if we think, "I'm not smart enough," the mirror will reflect back you in the world not being smart enough. The mirror amplifies reasons that confirm what we already think about ourselves and life. It will give us situations in real life that prove we're stupid. But trying to manipulate the reflection directly doesn't work. Instead, we must change what we project to the mirror. Imagine the mirror as our Instagram account, where we post only the best versions of our lives. But remember this big difference: the mirror is reflecting 24 hours a day, not just when we want to post. We must be mindful of what we're projecting. If you're not where you want to be in life, it's time to break the cycle and consciously create change. Craft your own empowering paradigm about who you are and how you see the world. Imagine writing the script for the movie about your ideal life 10 years from now. What daily activities excite you? What discoveries fill you with joy? Describe it in detail. Now, you must act out that movie role in the present moment, all the time. So, that is what will get reflected back to you as reality in the future. By shaping your inner world, you reshape your outer reality. The mirror principle provides a framework to manifest your desires by first changing from within. Germany Kent tells us, when you focus on being the best person you can be, you draw the best possible life, love, and opportunities to you. The second key to the principle is that the mirror of reality reflects more than just our general thoughts. It shows the essence of those thoughts. For example, saying, "I hate my job," doesn't just mirror a vague sense of dissatisfaction or hate. It specifically reflects the thought, "hate my job." So you start seeing your job more negatively. There becomes a direct link between your vocalized negativity and how it manifests. As John Assaraf tells us, most people are thinking about what they don't want, and they're wondering why it shows up over and over again. Continuously complaining about what we lack or don't want causes more of that negativity to show up, confirming our pessimistic perspective. This contrasts with having an abundance mentality. To initiate change, appreciate the present, your health, loved ones, and progress made, no matter how small. By staying focused on your desires and pushing your comfort zone, the gap between your current and desired reality starts to close. The key is consistently concentrating on your aspirations rather than your complaints. This gradually shifts your mirror of reality toward your goals as you challenge your boundaries. This brings us to the third key. We must persist in our desired identity and beliefs long enough for our goal to manifest. It means staying faithful to the identity and worldview we've created until our desire reveals itself. But an interesting phenomenon occurs as life has ups and downs. We establish an identity expecting results, but they don't appear immediately. Our mood and belief then decline. But just as our mood hits bottom, our desire manifests. However, it reflects our current negativity and starts deteriorating too. Why? Because our manifestation mirrors how we feel. This creates an unavoidable cycle in life of ups and downs. The key is to stick firmly to your desired identity and beliefs. This is the most effective way to create real change in your life. Ride the waves by persisting in your vision. Finally, let's delve into the mirror cycle, which has the power to permanently transform your life. Learning to understand this mirror cycle grants you the remarkable ability to banish uncertainty from your actions. The process kicks off with a simple observation. Take a moment to reflect on your past, your prior attitudes, complaints, unfortunate incidents, or unconscious decisions you've made. That's the present. When you examine the present moment, which might involve financial obligations or a job that doesn't align with your preferences, for instance, understand this is what you presented to the mirror of reality in the past that is being reflected now in the present. We don't want to use this reflection to construct our current self-image or attitude. Once this image is formed, the mirror essentially has no choice but to reflect it, thereby molding reality to match this reflected image. The common scenario is that most individuals merely glance at the reflection and become ensnared in this endless cycle. This cycle is like an addiction that keeps most people trapped, continuously observing and remaining stuck within this pattern. To break the cycle, we must start with the image we want to create and turn away from the reflection and current reality. We must realize our present comes from past choices. This is key. Without this realization, change remains elusive. If you want to shape tomorrow, consciously choose your identity today. Declare, "This is what I want and who I am." The mirror then must slowly start reflecting that, even if initial shifts are subtle and delayed, they will come. But we can't just observe. We must confirm the changes when they are reflected back to us, no matter how small they seem. Ignore everything else. Stay focused only on your chosen identity. Do this repeatedly to transform your life. You become the creator, not the passive observer. By intentionally forming and confirming your image, the reflection must align over time. The mirror principle has no limits or agenda. It simply reflects what we show it. We have the ability to innovate, transcend limitations, and manifest the lives we envision. The only limits are imposed by our own beliefs and imagination. By harnessing the mirror's limitless power, we shape our destiny and uncover the magic within. Let us know in the comments below how using the mirror principle has improved your own life, and to discover more about manifesting your desires, watch this video next.